All right, so we got done pulling the bathroom GFI home run, and we'll get that connected in, and then we'll go in and wire the GFI portion of the bathroom. Master light's done. Our work on the electrical continues. We're going to work on the master bathroom here. We've got to finish off we've got to do the plugs. We've got to install a vanity light, which will be right up there at about 80 inches. So we've got to cut a block and then prep the box for that. And then also the canned lights that go in here. So we've got quite a bit to do, and we're gonna try and get it all done. It shouldn't be that difficult. And then we'll do the other bathroom as well, the guest bathroom. It too has a fan and a canned light in there, plus the GFI plugs. That's what makes these rooms a little bit different than the rest, is that I have a separate breaker, GFI breaker for the outlets in here, and then the guest bathroom, as well as in the kitchen. So anyway, let's get started, and we'll see if we can get this knocked out. The first thing we have to do is we have to get the home run and the actual lead to the other plug connected in. So we'll go ahead and get that started. Got everything connected to the wall and braced in. So now we'll just work on getting the plugs done. Well, again, we're using these pigtail connectors to connect everything up so that we have the one lead going to the actual socket and the plug, and then to the we'll work on the second line as well. The second plug's pretty easy. It's just stripping off all the casing and prepping the wire, so we'll get that done pretty quick. And there we have it. That one's done. So all the plugs are done here in the bathroom, and the plugs are done here in the bathroom. We'll start working on getting the lights in. All right, so with the GFI pulled for the run for the bathroom completed, that knocks off the north side of the house, with the exception of the utility room. Like I said, that's going to take a little bit of thought, because we got to put a heater in there for the heating system. So I don't know exactly how that's going to get wired or where that's going to go, but we still have to do all of the lights. We're had a little bit of an issue with getting our canned lights as usual, nothing when it comes to customer service goes correctly. So we ordered a case which contains 6 lights, and Home Depot employees in their infinite wisdom kept sending us single boxes of 6. So they would take the case apart, throw everything in the box, and then send us 6. So we've got 12 lights out of 36 lights here. We're still waiting on Home Depot to figure out how to measure what a case is and ship the rest of the lights to us. So once those arrive, we'll start doing lights as well. But we'll continue on with the plugs and light switches and get at least that part wired in so that way we can continue on running the lights and everything else once we get there. Well, these light boxes are a little bit different. They have these flaps that come out. So I got to drill a 4-inch hole in the board, and then I can place my actual light box in there. So we'll go ahead and get that done, and we'll get that hung up so we can start running wire for it. All right, so there we go. We got our box all set, and now we'll just get that drilled in.
Like that. That's too much wire.
So with the ceiling here, I've got 4 lights that are going up in here, and then 1 down here in the kind of the hallway towards the shower. So I've got to map out and figure out and measure exactly where these lights are going to go, and then we'll start getting everything up. But the process is going along pretty good. Like I said, we got our vanity light fixture in, and now we'll work on getting the ceiling lights in, all the can lights. So now that we've got all the plugs run through the house and all of the home runs done, we are now going to move on to starting to set up all of our lights. Most of the rooms are going to get these canned lights. They're pretty easy. That you put them between the rafters, and then you slide these out into position, and then you can reposition your light wherever you'd like to. But we got to go ahead and get these set up. I'm going to put a 3/8 non-metallic clamp in here so that we can hold the 12-2 wire that comes in here, and then this little back pops off, and then you have all of your wiring connections inside here to actually hook up all your wiring. So we'll get that. We'll get this prepped, and then we'll start hanging light. The first light we're going to do is in the master bathroom toilet. This will be kind of the practice run for these and getting that going.
So do they slide?
Yeah, they slide back and forth, so you can put them in a position.
Oh. Cool.
All right, well, I've got one of the 5 lights hooked up correctly, and so we'll go ahead and continue and get all the rest of the other 4 in, but these are going along pretty well. Like I said, they got the power from the switch here and the daisy chain over to the next light, and that's the same thing with the other lights. They just daisy chain together. So I'll finish getting those hooked up now. Well, I'm pretty excited. I've got all the lights are up and wired in together and connected. And so now all we have left is to hook up the actual switch box, and then we'll be done with the master bathroom. Pretty accomplished set of tasks here, but I'm pretty happy with the end result. We got everything squared up and all the lights are where they need to be. So let's continue on. We'll finish off with the light switch. All right, I went ahead and stripped all the coverings off of these wires, and we got one for the light above the vanity, above the sink. We got one for the main lights above here, and then the power coming in. So we're gonna have to add some additional wires to this power home run in order to be able to connect the light switches in here, because we're gonna have 2 switches in this box. The other thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna wire nut all the neutrals together and all of the grounds. And then this will give us our 2 additional powers that we need for the light switches. So we should be good to go there as far as wiring goes. We'll go ahead and finish this off and be good with that. So now So now we have the office done, we have the small toilet in the master bathroom, and we have the master bathroom wired and the closet wired. So I'm pretty happy with all of that. So now we're going to continue on. We have plenty more electrical to go and a lot more to do. So we'll just keep plugging at it and keep going, but I'm pretty pleased with the progress so far. Anyway, if you like this type of thing, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. We're slowly growing it, and I appreciate everybody's contributions. If you have comments, please make sure to leave them down below. I'd love to get them and receive them. I've certainly gotten some great feedback so far. Anyway, that's it for this part. We'll just continue on with electrical as we go. Thanks for watching.